On 6 December, the investigative team, including members of the PKTT, proceeded to the residence of Mr. Molefe in an attempt to locate and engage with him. And during the operation, the following suspicious interventions took place. And you proceed to describe certain events that happened at the residence of Mr. Molefe. Could you just briefly explain to us, as you take us through those events, what your perception was of the presence of these members of the Hawks, as you described, and the Metro Police when you arrived at Mr. KT Molefe's house?
Thank you, Honorable Chair. On paragraph 111, 1 and 2, I'm introducing the happenings or the events of the 6th of July, of December, during that 2-in-1 operation, maybe also to back up the point that I tried to raise when Honorable James asked the question. With PKTT, I've heard some people trying to associate us with being violent. That one, I can assure the committee, were the most professional team. Each and every operation is planned thoroughly. So when then we were at the initial phase, which is the surveillance phase of the operation, that is when then we came across a JMPD officer who is part-time working for, according to our information, for KT Molefe, Officer Johnny Mohatle, who was then dispatched by Molefe to come and check this suspicious car, our surveillance car. That was that was part of our phase 1 operation, which is surveillance and monitoring. I'm introducing the second incident during the course of the search. Now I'm still going to maybe go into details in terms of the JMPD officer. But then during the course of the search, a helicopter was then dispatched to hover on top of the house where the members were working and monitoring, and it was dispatched from the law enforcement again. It's normally dispatched then through the JMPD when or if there are CIT incidents or any other. So that was the second encounter that the team had to deal with. Before then, 2 groups from DPCI arrived at different times to the scene of crime, to the scene where members then were effecting just the arrest. Then maybe then, as I approach the interference by the Hawks specifically, I will then give a short narrative as to what happened. Firstly, the first group, maybe before I get to the first group, let me remind the committee that although I touched on it, but it's still coming where, because JMPD officer have got the systems in his phone, can circulate, track, and do whatever the vehicle. So he gave feedback. Okay, he came into KT Molefe's house, took him out, driving in a JMPD official vehicle to go and look for this suspicious vehicle. And then he did confirm that this is an SAPS vehicle. So I'm citing that KT Molefe was aware well in advance that there will be a police operation in his house. And then as then the operation starts, that's when then the first group from DPCI is dispatched by their generals